Hello friends from around the world, welcome back to the Knot Breaker channel. Today we're going to take the Helco that I used last week, did a little mini review on, and we're going to tune the handle as per what Aaron and I discussed. Speaking of Aaron, in last week's video I messed up the recording of the narration and I accidentally recorded over me saying that I linked his channel in the description of that video. So if you go back to that video, click on the description, you can see a link to his channel. I'll also put a link to his channel in this video, but he's the guy who lent me the axe, and we've had a great length of discussion on what to do with this thing, and he and I both came to an agreement that the handle needed to be tuned on it, and that's what we're going to do today. So we selected some different grits of sandpaper. We're starting out here with 60 grit just to rough up everything and get all the oils that Helco puts on their axes out of it. They, from what I can understand, they get it down to about 150 grit, and then they put boiled linseed oil on it. So we're just going to get that out of there right now, and going to do our own thing. But we're going to start with the 60 grit. We're going to work our way up to 80, and we're going to go on to 150 from there. And then you'll see later on in the video we'll do a little bit of different stuff, but for now we're just going to let you guys watch what I'm doing here. And I understand that this is not everybody's method. If you came here to troll and tell me that I'm doing it wrong, well, you're sadly mistaken, because I don't care. I do things my way just like you do things your way. Never really understood the point of looking at somebody's content and then wanting to tell them that they're doing it wrong just because they do it different than you. I mean, yeah, obviously if I'm doing something stupid, please let me know, but tuning a handle is not an area where you would tell someone they're doing it wrong, because everybody has different methods. And I'm sure there's been umpteen videos about this, but this is Knot Breaker's child and Knot Breaker's channel, so I'm doing it my way. Anyway, enjoy the video, and we'll be back when there's something else to say. Figured I'd just take this time to once again say thank you to everyone who likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all that good stuff that you do. As always, it helps me keep the channel going, and gives me motivation to want to do more and make more content, because I know you guys enjoy it. So thanks again from the bottom of my heart. So we've made it up to 150 grit. Gonna rub it again a little bit. But before we do that, we're gonna tape off our area for our rough patch. I like to have what I call a slide area and a grip area. And this area where I'm taping off below it is typically where you would hold the handle to maintain control of it. So we're going to make this a grippy textured area by leaving it at 80 grit, and then we're going to come back later on and rub it down again with some 60 just to give it that extra grippiness. I think Aaron will like this. I've done this on several handles and it's what I prefer, so just hit it with the 150. And I realize that the tape is not going to last through the sanding. It's just a rough guide, honestly. You can't be precise when doing this unless you've got like a Dremel or a die grinder or something like that that's going to put a pattern into it. And you could do that too. I've yet to try that because I realize that it's going to be a whole lot of work to do. But I do eventually want to do that to a handle. Maybe like create some kind of diamond plate pattern or something. I don't know. So for the slide area, we're going up to 300. This is a 300 grit pad. But it's going to be extra slick up top. Good for sliding and getting those good quick swings in without tearing your hands up. I use gloves for the most part, as a lot of people do, because if you do any amount of splitting over any period of time, you do it long enough, you're going to get blisters. I don't care how smooth the handle is. I've seen it done on fiberglass handles, and so on and so forth, which are extra smooth in my opinion, and people still get blisters. So I generally use gloves, but in the off chance that you have a short amount of time that you need to be doing some splitting, this will be a quite nice experience, I think. And when we go to test it out after I finish all the modifications, I'll do it gloveless to prove my point. There's your little warning, YouTube. If you don't know that fire's hot, then man, you probably shouldn't be messing with axes or saws or any of that. I'm not the right channel for you if you don't know the fire's hot. How about that? This world. That disclaimer is somewhat comedic, but world we live in today, where you have to be told not to eat laundry detergent. I figured I better put it on there, I guess. So we're toasting the handle. I don't know 100% if that's what Aaron wanted, but man, it sure does make a handle look nice. I'm just using a weed burner with my propane torch, with a propane tank, excuse me. It's a weed burner attachment you can get at Harbor Freight for like $25-30, and it's got a huge flame pattern, so it does a really nice job at toasting handles in 1 or 2 passes. But we'll toast it and then we'll come back and hit it with some more 300 grit just to smooth that back out where it raised the grain up. Some people put water on them before they toast them because water pulls grain up too, but I don't do that. It seems counterintuitive. Maybe I should try it. But we'll just hit that again with 300 and make sure it's still grippy, and then like I said, we'll hit the bottom part here. I'm using my left hand to kind of guide me as to where to stop my grip area, but just lightly hit it with some sandpaper, and that's how you get all those nice pretty toasted handles. Some people burn them a little too much, and that weed burner, the reason I use it is because a lot of people get an uneven burn using a smaller flame. Mine usually come out quite even with that weed burner. It's time for your exam. We're going to glove up. And special shout out to Dale Worley on the Axe Addicts Facebook page. He sends people this stuff just out of the goodness of his heart, and it's quite nice stuff. You'll see what it does to the handle here shortly. It's just an axe wax or a wood wax, and I believe, I don't want to misquote here, but I believe all the ingredients he uses in it are natural. So I don't know that 100%. I probably should have checked with him before making this video, but you can see there what it does to a handle. Man, is it coming out looking nice. Just apply it, let it sit for a while, wipe off the excess, then we'll go back in with some BLO. But listen guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video didn't bore you to death. Keep your edges sharp and clean. Be good to one another. There's enough hatefulness in this world that we don't need anymore. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless, and we'll see you on the next one.